Kiseng balang kejelah pok kejing lam jong North East Students Organisation NESO haka kendai trip no pra kila penlong da kejing ki ke bajai-jai hakamat umat sa nam jong piang nang ba obadan habarek kum kadak ban penpau kejing sngosi bat ban penram jor kejing siat diap sipai ki khat sangut ki beriu ke belului haka jela nagalan ke belaja ke sau trip no pra haka ne kesni ke KSU kila penlong ya kejing ki de ke basang klan mongor bat kejing thang bombeti halor kene kejing ja ke besngosi bat kesur ke basa wajam kalami bandawan nak sarkar pedeng ban penduk pendamno ek jing pentrekam ya ke Armed Forces Special Powers Act AFSPA hagi jela jong than Shatei lam Mihngi kino yalam sang bahalang ki bakentup ke KSU JSU FKJGP HNYF RBYF Hito ke Naga Students Union Shillong ke Tuwipra Students Federation Shillong ke Arunachal Students Union Shillong ke Shillong Assamese Socio-Cultural Students Association, ke Karbi Students Association Shillong, ke All Bodo Students Union Shillong, ke Shillong Manipuri Students Union, ke Mizo Students Union Shillong, bat ke Mara Students Organisation Shillong. Iladap da kejing sngusi alor kejing nuat jang sipai ban siat, bat ban shim kejing im jang kiriu patba, wala kem shim ladai satya kile ano. Kiloong bakapor keladai babaro gejat benriau jang kathan Shatei lam Mihngi kidai bani teli kawai bat ban penbor ke sarkar pedeng bat ik sarkar jela badai ban penduk pendamno ek AFSPA hakathan berok kawai. Ucaman ke NESO uba Samuel B. Jyrwa uloong bak AFSPA kadai kebala pentrekam nengkong ke sarkar pareng naduk kesem syajar kendai sepak saupuar ban tombor gejingi ki ekari India kebala tip kum ka Quit India Movement. Bat kipat ba kathan Shatei lam Mihngi kile kon lang ban yo ya kejing lat luat. Neri hadin bakari India kala yo kejing lat luat ke sarkar India hi kala pentrekam ke AFSPA bat kene ke peni kejing mut jeng perkat bat kejing sngo jeng sarkar India naga benta kipat ba kathan Shatei lam Mihngi. Hagani kejing ki kidong yalam jek seng bahalang boper kum kadak ban penpau kejing sngo lem halor kejing sya bathat jubor jong kejing im jeki beri ke belui-lui ke pelong ya kejing sengap jar ke besipor bat la pelong ru ya kejing thang membeti ha ke babun ngut kile shim benta.
More do you think it will take for the government to find out what is the solution to the problem of Northeast? How many years? 63 years, and people have been dying on both the fronts. If any of you think that the people who are serving in the army do not come from among yourselves, you are wrong. But at the same time, Armed Forces Special Powers Act given to the army, what business does the army have in civilian area?
We have seen the naked brigade in Manipur. We have seen the army aggression in Assam. We have seen many cases of armed forces misuse of power, the excessive use of power by the armed forces in the whole of Northeast. And sadly to say, this Armed Forces Special Power Act is applicable in Meghalaya also, in spite of the fact that we are not disturbed. If we read across in between the line of the Armed Forces Special Power Act, I would say that it is no difference from the Nuremberg law that Hitler has made before the First World War to exterminate the Jews.
Not only Nagas, but as a notice, we appeal the government of India to repeal this, the Armed Special Power Act from our land. This is not going to be a solution. This act is putting a fire, and this will not bring any solution.
Nakwa abang klan na masyara jeng snekia, barang iyang hangne, na mga pensiyan, wat hangne gari may kajongi, niya jui, nakapost po kijinto, lang ba ki social media, tang bangiwa ay kaway kaposto, kandalat, wastang chow, wastang patlindang, kita ki MP ba pero, hangay nakwa abang nang mantayap, kumbak halay kasangat, kipat dulo na po jala kalan, ngampa di iwayro, utaw MP ban ay ng ajingujor, persya kini ang proses ng kasarkaran dia. Kani kadakasun kapapong kita dulon jong kecawatan Shatei lam Mihngi ngihapan perkat kai ngihapan yat ng NESO kman. Ginongkan kibawa sa kman kiyong kani kacinggalang kamdol bangkot ng matakasgi. Haringin ng kot ngayakon ngayay dawa. Haritang kaway kakubor kabasyay nga kwa abandang Lada kasokaran dia karena pendangkam yakini kisupai kibari kon kaduk kinang lingater jongka sekarang dia nganget bau pegba atau metan setelah mengi nyaman se mengeru berking ngaterang banyak kon persa ya kapur bakajing tambor jongka sekarang dia lamba kisupai hadian kejentia jongka sautaret Menteri Kampung jongka sekarang dia wang kadai tangka jimpaka hakawai pat kastirna nuang bagi tak kisupai gelap sang persang bansanya kadai kipet kihapan siat arnat na kita baklalong isoprong hapto kasri kalong jira jubak ibadang menta bakbasumari kita ro ang tepo at bugar tegi doktor badi padok pasnam jugi kasi nene gibatay bakim semlapet handai kisupai kira suran balas sendet kuli napang haba kunta ngenget kau tahu amit sya nang ngenget ya kini kibalang kisoprong hapto kajanbir bosor karennya Kapisiap ya kasur jong paipa jong Thain stela mangi ibro kawai weng cisendon ya AFSPA nagi pentaba per Jyrwa per jong Thain stela mangi pentrikan ya KRP Pynduh pendam mal weng ru wat ya kasi ngem kam siye ngem kam AFSPA ngem kam ya KRP yung pentrikam haka Thain stela mangi ibro kawai lala kecingai kuman bak kecingai sengajar jekeluk jong sekarang dia kepuarkan sapai Pakaya akan sabatay, pakisamla, pakacingsat, pakacimpitar, kisapenpai, pakincubaplam, pakikam, ya bakasakan dia kali, yung pagba, yung Thain stela mangi ibro kawai.
This particular incident has brought back bitter memories of the past, where villagers in Manipur, in Nagaland have suffered this same fate, where the army personnel, the security forces, they'll just come and swoop down on the village and kill the men folk, rape the women folk, and torture the innocent villagers for days on end. This has been happening since 1950s till today. The act committed by the security forces has further been emboldened by the imposition of the Armed Forces Special Powers Act 1958. This act, my brothers and sisters, we should know that this was not an Indian act created by the Parliament of India. This AFSPA was imposed first by the colonial rulers of the time, the British, in August of 1942 to suppress the Quit India movement. And after India attained its independence, in which the people of Northeast have also fought for the independence from the British, that very same government, after having attained its independence, is imposing the same law, the same colonial law upon its own people. This only reflects the mindset and attitude that the government of India has towards the people of the northeastern region. And this we have to stand united against any forces that are inimical to our interests. They will try to divide us in order to weaken our resolve, in order to weaken our fight. But we have to be aware of all these forces who are against the interests of the unity of the northeastern region.